It's looking like James Bradberry is gone. But the question is this: what could the Eagles get for him? We all want to know, and soon enough, we'll find out. Yo, by the way, Kick Dingbat here. What if I told you that James Bradberry departure looks like it's imminent? It looks like it's going to happen. The question is, how is it going to happen? Can the Eagles trade him? Can they get anything for him? Because if they can, they could actually turn this thing into a situation where they save cap space. And we've got new kickoff rules coming. We all of a sudden have a lot of guys that can return kickoffs. Is Britton Covey, is he in danger of losing a roster spot? That is the question we've got to ask. But before we get into all of that, we got a bunch of things going on. First and foremost, the 2024 NFL schedule release for May 15th, Wednesday. Most likely I will be streaming live on that day. I'm making arrangements right now to be able to do that. So look for that. We're going to see what the Eagles are going to do. There's a lot of talk that they're playing Monday Night Football on week 2, which is like every week 2. And we'll probably start getting leaks out. We got one today where you got the first game of the year is the AFC Championship rematch. Ravens versus Chiefs, Thursday, September 5th, when I'm 30 mother-humping pounds lighter. I'm going to be sitting here doing the stream. I'm going to be moving like this. Philly 500, it's quick. And he's shredded. It's going to look good, baby. We're going to look good. But, yeah, I'll be streaming live this game. You know that. We're going to try to do even more Thursday night games this year. Hopefully some of them are good. We might have to do more Monday night games as well. But it looks like the Ravens-Chiefs first game to kick off the season. Then, of course, the next day is going to be the Eagles on Friday, September 6th, which you know I hate. I expect more leaks to come out. I expect the next couple leaks to be the Thursday game, the Thanksgiving games, and then the Christmas. I am so petrified. Like, yo money. Like I'm more scared of the Christmas game and the Eagles play on Christmas than on Mark Holmes' diss video. Did you see this guy's diss video? Get the hell out of here. He did a diss video on me. You know you made it when people are doing diss videos on your diss video. It wasn't even a video. It was a song. I don't even know how I'm going to respond. It was, I don't know. It wasn't like Mark was rapping. He had somebody else do it for him. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm thinking about what I want to do to counter him or to respond to his diss video. He tried to do a diss video. I'm double moonwalking that guy's ass all over the place. But yeah, Christmas, we'll see how it goes. We have Eagles rookies signing contracts, man. It's getting done, and it's getting done quickly. Jalix Hunt signed today, Will Shipley, and Anais Smith. Now we need Quinyon Mitchell, Cooper DeJean. We need those guys to go ahead and definitely sign quickly. And of course, you can still get your Cooper DeJean shirt. We got the Q coming soon. Look for that. And then, of course, you can't forget Big Pimpin' Howie Roseman. His pimp hand is strong. You know what I'm saying? So look for those things. Now, let me say this. Getting these guys under contract is very important. And the Eagles doing it very quickly is a huge thing for us. So I like that they're all signing, and they're all signing very, very quick. So good. Keep it up. Let's get all these guys under contract as soon as possible. Now, as I talked about yesterday in yesterday's video, we talked a lot about the secondary. I kind of told people what I would like to see, and it really a couple things surprised me. One, I can't believe how many people are ready to move on from Darius Slay. Like, I think we're 1 year away from that. However, if the Eagles really chose to go that route, I wouldn't lose sleep over it. I would assume at that point probably Isaiah Rodgers on the outside. I don't know. And people ask me, what do you think of Sidney Brown? What do you think of Ringo? I love both of those guys. And even though I don't see a guy like Sidney Brown playing a lot this year because of injury, and though I see Johnny Ringo, Kelee Ringo, I see him backing up Slay and learning for another year. Even though I may not see them guys like having a huge impact this year, for the future, I think the world of them, and I think they're going to be very impactful. But really, when you look at the Eagles and you look at what the next move is, and we've talked a lot about what the next move is, it really sounds like James Bradberry is on his way out. It sounds like it's almost imminent, you know? Ed Kratz wrote an article, and he talked about how the Eagles would like to get rid of him, and basically said that this thing looks like he's done, especially by some of the ways that people took things Howie was saying. It sounds like Howie's going to start Mitchell this year. They want to start him. They talk about he needs to go spend all the time with Slay, get ready, go live with Slay, you know, all those things, because this kid's going to start, which is, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. So it looks like James Bradberry might be on the way out. Now, I'm going to say this about Bradberry. I personally do not hate James Bradberry, okay? I do not. I think James Bradberry has the talent to be a Pro Bowl corner. I watched him. I've seen him do it in Carolina. I've seen him do it with the Giants. I saw him do it with the Eagles. I know it's in there. But the problem with him is I think he lost confidence after that Super Bowl. I think that Super Bowl really, really hurt him. So to me, when I look at Bradberry, I think the best course of action probably is to move on. And it sounds like that's what's going to happen. Ed Kratz wrote an article, have Philadelphia Eagles already made a decision on the future of Bradberry? And he goes on to say it's a near certainty that the Eagles will move on from Bradberry, but when, here's a look. And he goes on, he talks about it. And of course he talks about June 1st, right? This is what he said, because it wasn't so much about June 1st. We know June 1st is when you do it. But it was that the Eagles are going to try to trade Bradberry, not just cut him. And here's what he said. June 1st is always the demarcation line because that is when the date when many NFL contacts change a bit. For Bradberry, it makes sense for the Eagles to try to trade him. Cutting him before June 1st and designating him a June 1st release doesn't save them any money on salary cap. But trading him post June 1st saves them $1.2 million in cap space and lessens the dead money hit by about $1.3 million. So the Eagles need to trade James Bradberry. That's what they're most likely looking to do. So you may get a point, you can make it to a situation where we're at June 2nd, June 3rd, and you might not have anything happen to him till late June, maybe camp, something like that. They're going to try to trade James Bradberry. I think that's a fair assessment. I think that's the most likely thing to happen. Now, I've seen people say, well, you can get second-round pick for James Bradberry, a third-round pick. You can't get that. The Eagles are going to get something like, it's going to be like 2027, 90th pick, 90th round. Well, there's not even 90th round pick. So maybe like 2090, 7th round pick, something like that. No, in all seriousness, it'll be something like a 2026 late round pick. It'll be 2027 late round pick. It'll be something like that. They're going to have to make it appealing for a team to want to go out and trade for him. They're going to have to make it as cheap as they possibly can for a team to want to get him so that they can save the cap space. But it looks like Bradberry is on his way out. Now, if for some reason he stays, you hope that C.J. Gardner-Johnson being back will help a lot. You hope that the new coaching will help a lot, and he can return in form. But I think Bradberry's gone. I do. After reading this article, I definitely think that Bradberry is going to be gone. The question is what are they going to get for him? And my answer is probably not a lot. Probably like 6th, 7th rounder in 2026, 2027, something like that. But it's going to be something that a team will say, gosh, we're getting him for nothing. Let's take a chance. And it'll be best for the Eagles, and it'll be best for that team. So Bradberry, I think he's gone. We'll see. We'll see. And, you know, there's one other guy that I kind of want to talk about for a second because I'm really starting to wonder where he's going to fit into this. Now, I like Britton Covey. I do. He has come a long way. But with the new kickoff rules that they have, you really got to wonder what the plan is. Eagles special team coach has a plan for the new kickoff rules, a weapon. He wants to use the kickoffs as a new weapon, another weapon for the Eagles. And when you look at the guys that they have, all of a sudden that can return kicks, it's a lot of guys. You got Isaiah Rodgers has done it. Cooper DeJean has done it. Anaya Smith has done it. Those three right there have done it, and they've been successful. And I'm sure there's other people that I'm not even thinking about that could do it well. So will Covey be in a situation where he could lose his job to one of those guys doing returns? It's going to be really interesting to see where Covey fits in. Now, I personally like Covey. I think he's gotten better and better each year. But I do wonder that when you look at Covey and you see the lack of use in the passing game ever. I mean, he's ever in there. Now, I would have tried to put Covey in the slot last year, see if he could do it, but they didn't do it. So I just wonder, is he taking up a roster spot as a wide receiver for a punt returner? Or, are they going to maybe let him go, let one of these other guys do it that are going to be on the roster anyways and contributing on the defensive side of the ball, and then use that extra roster spot at wide receiver maybe to bring somebody else in to compete? It's going to be interesting, no doubt about it. With that said, though, who knows? Who knows? I think the next shoe to drop for the Eagles is definitely Bradberry, and getting traded for basically nothing is what I'm expecting to happen. Remember, we will be streaming the schedule this week and going over it, so look for that. Should be a lot of fun. And then, you might see me tomorrow or not. Tomorrow is a really crazy busy day for me, so I actually may not be doing a video tomorrow. I just have to play it by ear, and if not, you'll definitely see me on Wednesday for multiple things. With that said, take care. Talk to you later. Of course, don't be a dingbat. Remember, it's Howie Vision, baby. We're all just living in it. Dallas still stinks. Speaking so much about Cooper DeJean and Quinyon Mitchell, they are only here for one reason: big pimpin' Howie Roseman. That's right, big pimpin' Howie Roseman. And you can get your big pimpin' Howie Roseman shirt right now. Link is in the description. Check it out. Make sure you get yours. These things have been selling like crazy. Also, we have the Cooper DeJean Flying Frenchman shirts. Those pre-orders are going to start going out next week. And those have been off the hook in terms of sales and pre-orders. But the big pimpin' shirts are out now. Get them. Link is in the description. And the Q, I know everybody's asking about the Mitchell stuff. The Q stuff is on its way. We got 2 shirts getting ready to drop as well, so look for those. Link is in the description. With that said, Denzel Washington out.